It's 4:30 on WKYT this morning. A pizza delivery driver is dead after a stabbing. Now police are asking for the public's help in the case.
The Fayette County Sheriff says he'll release new details today about a major bourbon heist. We'll have the preview coming up.
And after 2 years, a Lexington family is going to be reunited with their dog. We'll have that story and a lot more on WKYT this morning.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning to you and welcome into WKYT. Nice to have you with us bright and early or dark and early. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Barbara Bailey in for Rebecca today. Dark and early, you said it. But it's going to be a nice day out there.
It looks good, really, you know, and yesterday was all right. It worked out. We had those showers rolling through from time to time. We could track a few more of those. Here's meteorologist Micah Harris.
And that's what we're going to be looking at again today. It's mainly during the evening hours for the most part. Late afternoon, early evening, that's when they start to really spark up. So for the most part, I think we're going to be dry today. Temperatures, though, much cooler than what you felt in a long time. 39 degrees in Frankfort, 43 there in Lexington. You can see 50s down south, so it's a cool start to the day. Today's forecast is 63 this afternoon. Mainly during the evening is when you start to see that rain move on in. Now, I'll show you when we have some dry days ahead because we actually have 2 consecutive days. I'll show you that in your 7 to 8 in about 10 minutes.
Okay, we'll see you shortly. We thank you. Let's get to the news.
Last night, friends and family of Jonathan Kruger, a UK student murdered during a robbery last Friday, came together to remember him.
Kruger was the photo editor for the Kentucky Colonel, which organized last night's memorial on campus. WKYT's Monique Blair has the story.
To say that we are shocked and devastated only begins to express our feelings at this moment.
The vigil started with a letter from 22-year-old Jonathan Kruger's family, a letter addressed to everyone who loved him.
To lose Jonathan from our lives so abruptly is incomprehensible.
Jonathan was the youngest of 4 children, and from the stories told Monday night, he had other families at UK, one being his fellow employees at the Kentucky Colonel.
Thank you for always listening and for our endless talks about our dreams and ambitions. I hope to live out some of yours for you.
We heard from Jonathan's friends about his love for UK basketball, his passion for bike riding, and his innate ability to make everyone around him smile.
All those things boil down to one simple thing. He was family.
As more than 200 mourners poured into Memorial Hall, they were asked to write a letter about Jonathan. The letters will be put into a scrapbook and mailed to his family.
He was everything to us, and imagining our lives without his smile is impossible.
And as they said goodbye, Jonathan Kruger's loved ones promised to never forget him.
We love you, Jonathan, now and forever.
In Lexington, Monique Blair, WKYT.
And funeral services are being planned for Kruger's immediate family. A celebration of his life will be scheduled for May 31st, and details for that are still in the works.
Lexington police have now charged 3 people with murder in this case. They arrested the 3rd person, a 17-year-old, yesterday. The other 2 suspects, 18-year-old Justin Smith and 20-year-old Efrain Diaz, pleaded not guilty in court yesterday as well. Lexington police say they don't anticipate any other arrest in this case. So far, Lexington police have not made any arrests for the murder of a pizza delivery driver. Authorities say 22-year-old Salahuddin Jitmood was stabbed Sunday night at an apartment complex on Trent Circle. No arrests have been made, but they say they have a few leads in the case. Police say Jitmood worked for the Pizza Hut on Sarin Drive. They say they aren't sure who made the delivery call that ended with his death. Friends say he'd been working on a film project and loved to create new things.
It was so obvious he was trying to make his mark on this world with his art, film, writing, music, rapping, you name it.
Police aren't sure if Jitmood was specifically targeted.
Lexington police are trying to figure out what led to a crash that has left a baby with life-threatening injuries. That crash happened last night around 6:30 on Versailles Road near New Circle Road. Lexington police spent hours on the scene. WKYT's Jordan Valines has the latest on the baby's condition.
For nearly 2 hours, this busy stretch of Versailles Road near New Circle Road had to be shut down as Lexington police and the crash reconstruction unit investigated a crash that left a 7-month-old child in critical condition. We're told there were 5 people total involved in the accident, 2 adults and 2 children in the silver car and 1 adult in the white car. Police say the accident happened around 6:15 when the driver of the silver car, which was traveling outbound on Versailles Road, suddenly slammed on the brakes, causing the white car to rear-end them, crushing much of the back seat where the children were sitting. The 7-month-old suffered life-threatening injuries in the collision.
It was in a car seat, but we're not completely sure how well it was secured.
The other child in the car wasn't injured. After the crash, police tried to ask the driver of the silver car why he slammed on his brakes to begin with. But police say he was simply too distraught to answer any specific questions on scene.
It's under investigation right now, so there's no charge at this point.
Now, we're told that the 7-month-old was the only one that sustained any injuries in the crash. In Lexington, Jordan Valines, WKYT.
The baby is in critical condition this morning as well. We've just checked on that. Friends say it is a devastating loss. Friends and family remembering a mother killed in a crash. Investigators say Tina Rapley died Tuesday morning after a car hit her SUV on US 60 in Clark County. They say that Rapley was taking her daughter to school at the time. Police say the daughter had non-life-threatening injuries. Friends say Rapley was a breast cancer survivor and was involved in Relay for Life.
She loved her community. She loved her family. Friends were important to her. She was just a great all-around person. She was funny. She would help those when they were down, if they needed it. It's a big loss for our community and her family.
Police think the driver of the car that hit Rapley's SUV may have fallen asleep at the wheel and crossed the center line of the road. He was not injured.
Grief counselors were on hand at a Southern Kentucky school Monday to help students after a classmate's death. Investigators say a train hit 17-year-old William Walters over the weekend in Laurel County. Walters was camping with his brother and cousins at the time. Investigators aren't sure why Walters was on the tracks when the train came through. He was a senior at South Laurel High School and would have graduated in just a few weeks. His friends say he'll be missed.
His personality and how awesome he was.
He wasn't afraid to do anything.
Van Kirk Funeral Home in Corbin is handling the teen's funeral arrangements. A man is dead in Breathitt County after police say his car slammed into a coal truck. That crash happened along Highway 15, not far from the Perry County line. Witnesses told police the coal truck had stopped for a school bus that was letting off some children. Police say the victim's car came around a curve but didn't stop and hit the back of the coal truck. They say the man died at the scene. His name has not been released.
Later today, the Franklin County Sheriff's Office says they will make a major announcement involving some ongoing bourbon theft cases. Sheriff Pat Melton has scheduled a news conference for this afternoon. Now, one of the cases, the 2013 Pappy Van Winkle heist, is still unsolved. Investigators say someone stole thousands of dollars worth of the bourbon from Buffalo Trace Distillery. Police did make an arrest for another bourbon theft, this one from Wild Turkey Distillery. The suspect in that case, Gilbert Kurtzinger, is scheduled to be in court today as well. Investigators have not said if those two cases are connected.
Well, 2 years after running away from home, a dog will soon get to be reunited with her family. Tilly, a 7-year-old Beagle mix from Lexington, disappeared in 2013. A few months later, her family moved to Utah. But last week, someone found Tilly walking down the sidewalk on Hart Road. She didn't have a collar on or any tags, but a microchip confirmed who she was, and her family can't wait to have her back.
First thing I'm going to feel is positivity and being complete, and finally my little girl having her best friend back. I just want to hug that dog. I've missed her so much.
Well, a member of the Lost and Found Pets of Lexington Facebook page has volunteered to drive Tilly to her family in Utah. She'll be reunited with them on Friday.
Well, that is really cool.
Lots of hugs and slurpy kisses, probably.
What a sweet-looking dog, you know.
Oh, I
what
know.
she's been through the last couple of years. You
Well,
know?
and that doesn't usually happen after a couple of years. You wouldn't
Right.
think about it, but there it
Amazing.
is.
All right, the time this morning is coming up on 4:40, and WKYT this morning on your Tuesday is just getting started.
Well, it seems school groups are always fundraising. Moms Every Day shares an easy way to raise money without going door to door. That's coming up on WKYT this morning.
And we're looking outside mainly during the evening is when we start to see that rain move on in. Much cooler air, though. I'll show you that coming up.